just wanted to take this video here, kind of go through, show you guys what I'm working with here in the basement. This basement is going to get completely redone for the most part. I'm kind of in the middle of tearing it apart at the moment, so excuse the mess. But when I bought the house, I kind of liked the fact that they had this basement bar with this knotty pine, you know, going up the wall and on the front of the bar and over there. But there's a lot of things about it that I don't like, and for some reason they stopped the knotty pine and they went up to drywall here. That's going to go away, and the pine is going to get continued all the way up to the ceiling. And speaking of the ceiling, you can see it's a drop ceiling, which I hate. So I've started taking it out, exposing all the duct work and plumbing, and I'm going to actually continue to use these stretchers that were there to support the ceiling. I'm just going to install more of those to create a wooden ceiling. The area behind the wood stove over there is going to get framed up and continue with the wood paneling. But there's a lot of things about this that are just not crafted very well. For example, these casings around the window, I don't know if you can really see, but they're very crudely cut and they're just bratted into the wall. These ones over here, as far as I can tell, are either just purely decorative or they didn't want to mud over the joint. So then you have these lally columns just hanging out, kind of ugly. Those I'm going to encase in wood, create some wood beams. I'm assuming over here was the record player station because they have speaker wire running to it, but you can see it's all just hacked together. None of it really makes any sense. You just kind of have these spare pieces of paneling that are just kind of hacked together. Very poorly made. I think that whole thing is just going to come out. You have other nice details too, like over here, this cutout for this socket is the wrong size, so you've got light shining through. They did the same thing over here. It's not square or anything like that. All of the corners of the pine, I'm trying to find a good example here. You can see they're not mitered or anything, and they're just kind of rough cut. They don't line up particularly well. More of that fake casing there. So there's going to be a lot of wood, a lot of work to do down here. I think it has potential, but definitely it's going to need some help.